Good morning everyone, or good evening, or good night, or whatever time you're watching this video. In this video, I'm gonna teach you how to heal your wounded feminine energy. So if you're watching this video, you're probably looking for that too. So you know what, without further ado, let's get right into it. First and foremost, very important, you need to stop talking shit about yourself. You need to be very confident. Like, it's okay to have insecurities. Every single person in this world has their own insecurities, but you have to stop putting yourself down in front of anybody. If you have any insecurities, go in front of a mirror and talk to yourself about it. Get rid of those insecurities or get over it. But do not talk shit about yourself, because that is one of the worst things you could ever do, whether you're in a relationship or you're with a friend. Do not talk shit about yourself. Because here's the thing, when you're in a relationship, right? And if you're a high value woman, if you are in your feminine energy, you will think you are the most beautiful person in this world to you, okay? You are the most beautiful person in this world. You have to wear confidence like it's your freaking concealer. Like, when you're in a relationship with a man, he has to be able to think that, hey, I got the most beautiful woman in the world. But when you're out there talking shit about yourself, pointing out your insecurities, pointing out your imperfections, he's gonna notice them too. Because most of the time, let's just be honest, men do not notice all of these things that women do. Like, oh my goodness, my nose is a little smaller, my nose is getting fat, I'm a little chubby. Like, no, men don't notice those things until you point it out to them. People don't notice a lot of things until you point it out to them. Like, before, I used to have a huge problem with my teeth, with my tooth over here, and I used to point it out all the freaking time. And then people used to notice that as an imperfection. But ever since I started loving myself, ever since I started feeling like, you know what, this is a part of me, this is just how my tooth grew. There's nothing I can do about it. I love it, this is who I am. Ever since that day, no one has ever pointed out this tooth over here. Nobody. Now I just did it on the internet, but I had to do it to give you guys an example, because I don't care about it. It's a part of who I am. But I am confident enough. Like, how do you expect a man to think you are the most beautiful person in the world? Or how do you expect another person to think you are the most beautiful person in the world if you don't think that about yourself? How do you expect a person to think you deserve the world if you yourself don't believe that you deserve the world? You need to be able to be confident enough to the point that other people don't even notice your imperfections. Because trust me, every single person in this world has imperfections, has insecurities. Like, shit, like Bella Hadid got her nose done. Why? Because she was insecure about it. She got over it. And in my personal opinion, every single person has their ugly side and beautiful side. They all have some bad qualities. These things are not just about looks, it's about your character as well. So the next time you want to talk shit about yourself, do it on your own. Do it by yourself. Do it for yourself. And that's it. Do not talk shit about yourself in front of other people. Number 2, keep your past a mystery. Like, if you have like a past that you don't really like, your personality has changed over the years, and you did some crazy things, like you went through a whole phase, or you went through a bad breakup, or you were crazy or psycho once in your life, and you don't like that personality anymore, you do not have to let people know that. Like, if you're in a new relationship or with your friends, right? Or with anyone you meet, you do not have to tell your past. You do not have to. That is basically confidential information. Now, I'm not asking you to lie to your partner about how many people you have slept with, but if the conversation ever comes up, yeah, go ahead, tell them, be honest, because it's very important to be honest in a relationship. But then again, it is your past, so you explain that to your partner. But there's absolutely no reason for you to just sit down with a person, you're having coffee with this person, then all of a sudden you're like, oh my goodness, I went through this whole phase, it was so freaking cool, I sucked this many eggplants, oh my goodness, I did it with like 10 other people in one night. No, you don't. If you don't like your past, don't talk about it, don't tell anyone. Keep your past a mystery. The crazy things you did, keep it a mystery. If you have gotten cheated on, if someone has ever cheated on you in your life, or if someone has treated you like shit, or if a partner has been abusive with you, do not disclose that information. Do not say that to anyone. Do not, especially with a new partner, do not tell your new man that, oh my goodness, I'm so upset that I got cheated on. Or do not be like, oh my goodness, you are so good, you never cheat on me, you treat me like this, my ex used to treat me like that, he didn't give a shit about me. No, because high value women don't do that, right? So do not tell your new partner, at least in the beginning of the relationship, how your past experiences. Keep that a mystery until you get into a comfortable phase in the relationship with the person to like say all of those things. But do not say it early in the relationship, or if you don't want to say it at all, just don't ever say it. But information like things about yourself, if your partner asks and you guys are having a discussion about it, it is important to say it, because honesty is the key, guys. Number 3, stop doing masculine things. Like if you are going to the grocery store with your man, or with a guy friend, or with someone who you just met 2 days ago, and you guys got groceries, expect him to pick up the groceries. But obviously, please, this is common sense. If he's carrying like 10 bags and there's 1 bag left, do help him out. But if there are like 2 bags, let him carry it. Let him open the door for you. Let him walk you to the door. Let him call you first. Do not do masculine things like chasing a person. Do not do masculine things like providing. That is not for feminine girlies. When you're trying to be feminine, you also have to make a man feel masculine. And the only way you can do that is by being feminine. So stop doing that masculine shit. Like obviously, I know that you can fix a tire. You can definitely change the light bulb. You can definitely clean up the porch. You can definitely do a lot of things a man can do. But if you have a man near you, you should let the man handle those things. A man should be a provider. A man should be able to solve issues. But I'm not saying that you shouldn't have like basic human skills. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is if a man is around, let him do the masculine things. But if he's not around, you can definitely do them yourself. You don't have to call your boyfriend all the way from across the country to help you do a masculine thing. Absolutely not. But when a man is near, you let him be in his masculine energy. You let him do the masculine thing, like paying for the first date, carrying groceries, opening the door for you, buying you roses, spoiling you. And you can always give back in a more feminine way, like sometimes doing his laundry, sometimes cooking his favorite meal, sometimes cleaning up his space. But that does not mean you do it all the freaking time, okay? You're not his mama. But the same thing I can say to girls. He's not your daddy. He doesn't have to pay for you. He doesn't have to do any of those things. But you have to understand that everything is a 50-50. If he's providing for the family, you're going to be taking care of the household things. If he is putting food on the table, it's your job to take those groceries and make a meal and put the food on the table. So it's something like that. He buys the groceries, you cook. Number 4, stop being needy. Stop nagging. If a man isn't giving you what you want, you communicate once, and if he doesn't listen, you leave. Do not complain like, oh my goodness, you're not giving me time. Oh my goodness, you're not buying me flowers. Oh my goodness, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. Do not nag. Because here's the thing, personally, me, I would never ask a man to give me attention, to give me his time, because I know for a fact a man who's genuinely interested in me, a man who genuinely wants a relationship with me, a man who actually wants me, he's gonna do everything to get me. And that's just a fact, okay? I have quite a little bit of dating experience, and I can tell you, when a man wants you, he's gonna do everything. Like, I actually have this male friend. He used to date a lot of girls, and he never got those girls flowers. He never opened a door for them. He never took care of them. But he would pay for dates, just being a man, right? But ever since he fell in love with the girl, ever since he wanted this girl, out of nowhere, this guy is calling me and asking me, what flowers do girls like? I'm like, everyone is different. She might like roses, I like different roses. I like sunflowers. Like, everything is different. And then he started asking me, what do you gift a girl on Valentine's Day? What is the best date idea? Like, how do I surprise my girlfriend? And I'm like, wow, this man has really changed. So trust me, when a man wants to do something for you, when a man wants you, he's gonna do everything he can to give you the best life possible. So don't nag. Just understand that if a man is not giving you his time, attention, respect, he just doesn't want to. It's not something you have to ask for in the first place. Number 5, last but not least, heal your past traumas. Now, when I say this, I mean this is for the people who have like past relationship traumas or childhood traumas. Like, you do not know how to communicate. If you grew up in a household where screaming and yelling and basically a lot of violence in the house, you will probably grow up to be a person who does not like conflict, or you don't talk about conflicts and stuff like that. You need to heal those kind of things. Or if you had a bad past relationship experience, like your partner constantly cheated on you or he was abusive, you will most likely not trust your new partner, and that's not a good look. When you show those insecurities, when you show your past traumas, it is not a good look. You need to be so confident in relationships and friendships to the point that you are not going to be worried about such things. So in order to do that, in order to be that person, you need to heal your past traumas, whether it's trust issues, whether it's attachment issues, whether it's communication. You need to heal all of those things. You need to fix those issues before you get into, you know, any kind of new relationship, whether it's friendships or anything like that. Okay, and it's really important to heal your trauma. When you want to heal your feminine energy, it could have been damaged in the past due to past relationships where you were being more masculine than feminine. It could be very difficult for you when you're moving on to something new. But that is why you need to heal your feminine energy before you move in to something new. If you want to be a new person, if you really want to heal your wounded feminine energy, that's what you got to do. You have to heal your past traumas. So that's that. So anyways, I hope this video helped you guys. Oh, my stomach hurts so bad while I'm filming this video. But yeah, if you have any other tips, let me know in the comment section down below. I would love to hear them. And if you feel like I said anything wrong, I love constructive criticism. Let me know in the comment section down below. And I would love to talk to you guys about this topic. And that is it for this video. Now I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.